You are live. Uh, take a drink out of the loser's cup here. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Summer is right around the corner. It's about time to go swimming. Not ain't too far away. Until then, start off with a backyard. Make sure it's bright out here. Good day to work in the new shades. Trying to do something different. Took the old laptop outside. Let's do the old Xbox Game Pass. Quite a while there today, and around Battlefield and shit like that. Going to have to take a little break inside. I've been in here for a couple hours, or even 1 hour close. Not too quite 2 hours. Just making a little drink. Skies aren't too blue, kind of like hazy. Not like the beautiful blue skies with the nice clouds, but sure is a nice day. I guess it's a little blue over there, a little more blue over there, but over here is kind of where I'm looking at. It's like hazy. Not purple hazy, but it's hazy. But it's still nice. These blue skies aren't too far away. It's part of the friggin' planet, man. Let me tell you, these gray skies are too long. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I can keep saying that over and over. Yes, it is. See the dog down there, watching the river, waiting for something to bark at. What the heck was that saying? Oh, it's one of those things. It's just pretty nice. I should do this more often tonight. Do a little live chat. I don't care if anybody comes on the live stream or not. Like I said, I felt like getting out of the house there and doing a little too much of the Xbox. Well, I just got it not long ago. Xbox X. Pretty decent. Really like that Game Pass. Might make a video on Game Pass. When people do start typing, I'm gonna have to be like way in there because the way the sun is and that. I'm so it's not maybe not. I don't know. Do 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 do. This is a nice day. The trees, sky, and this water. And I can just like fall asleep right here. Seriously, it's like got this like beautiful breeze. It's like just slightly warm. It's not like it's almost like a nice little blanket and a cool night. Comfortable. Yeah, I could definitely see myself up here on the deck having an upper snooze. That's why I could never live in the city. No problem visiting it. As long as it comes back to this. Yeah, just go somewhere, see a hockey or baseball game, come right back. It's not the city for me. Or if Alice Cooper's nearby, go see him. Come back the same night usually. Like in the old days, we'd definitely not come back the same night because we'd been partying too much. Get too old to do shit like that. Just sit here and have a couple beers with you guys. It's whatever. Get in much trouble. Here in the distance, people cutting their lawn. Way down there. A little wind, a little breeze in the east, or I guess the west. Western band. I don't really have much plans today. What time is it anyway? I can't see that with the glare. Is that what time it is? Oh, so it is. Yeah, it's not later. It's only 3. That's pretty cool. Oh, I guess I could fall asleep out here. Nice, nice air breathe. Oh, I don't know what it was. About 10 years ago, a buddy of mine went to Toronto. He has a sign business and that makes those hats, the R team hats and stuff. I wanted to go to Toronto. Wanted me to go to Toronto with him and pick up something. I don't know, some supplies. I think it was. Nice, I shit you not. We leave our little small area, and first time we get to like getting into Toronto, I could taste the air. It tasted kind of like metal. It's disgusting. People breathing that in all the time. I could taste it right away. Immediately, I was just like, "Whoa, Dave, can you taste that?" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, that weird taste in the air. And he's like, "That's Toronto, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I mean, like, but you can taste it, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Kind of tastes like metal." It's from all the fucking pollution, the plants, and all that around here. We weren't even in Toronto yet. We were like way on the outskirts. And then once you got out of that, the air went right back to normal. You could taste the like how it's supposed to be. But what a difference, man! What a difference, big time. Sylvia Fletcher. Yeah, this is just kind of like a test anyway. I don't really care if anybody comes in or not. I'm not really too worried about that. I just wanted to see if this thing, like, basically, like how would it work outside? It seems to be doing just fine. So that's cool. So yeah, I think we'll be doing this off and on. This is the spot up here where I do sometimes those mask reviews. I right up here. Did the Gremlin review up here too. Oh boy, is that real nice that nice breeze. Just a wonderful day. It's little moments like this. Just kick back things back in. Enjoy nature. There's no little birdies out there. Fucking chipmunks are not running all over. No squirrels or the dog be flipping out. They're here. Just know not to come around right now. All the ducks are there. What the heck is that there? Oh, it's nothing. That's nothing. Ugh. I said I could fall asleep out here. I almost fell asleep sitting down. Yeah, the bottom part there. 4 days ago, I think it was, maybe 5 days ago. So it was about 10 in the morning. Come out with the dog. Beautiful morning. Just sat in a chair. Looked over, saw the dog was having a little siesta. And I started dozing off a little bit. Never a full sleep. Just started like, I'll cut myself, doze off a little bit more, cut myself. Just fall asleep out here. Getting old or something. Something's going on. Yeah, right. Oh, we have that out of the way. Just have a couple of these. We'll go back in those. We'll play a little Xbox. Series X. Never had an Xbox before. Always PlayStation. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. Couldn't get my hands off 5. They're around. Well, they're easy to get now, but I mean, they're maybe, I don't know, probably $600 Canadian. But they weren't that a while back when I wanted to get one really bad. But then I got thinking, uh, once I found out that Bethesda, I think that's how you say it, people that make Fallout, I love the Fallout games. They got bought up by Microsoft, Xbox. So that meant that this new game coming out, Starfield, that I really want to play, and I think and everybody and their dog wants to play. If you don't have an Xbox, uh, you're not playing it. So it took me about 3 weeks thinking about it off and on, and then I bought it. I got the. I wasn't going to get the. Or did I get it? Oh yeah, I think I did get the bundle. With no, I didn't. Or did I? I can't remember. Yeah, I did get the bundle with some car racing game because it was on sale. It was like basically the same price as an Xbox, but with the game. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then I bought uh, Ultimate Game Pass 3 months, and then when my Xbox came in, the fucking Game Pass wasn't there. So I fucking get on the fucking horn, fucking get on the computer there, and bucks my card, and they want like me to take pictures of the box and all this shit and stuff. Like, sure, I'll do whatever you want. Just when do I get my card? And then what they did, they right there on the spot, they gave me a free month for Game Pass. So until my card came in, and then about a week later, my 3 month card came in. So yeah, it went run out in July or August or something like that. But then on Xbox, there I don't know if it's all Xbox because I don't know nothing about Xbox, and I have the Xbox X. I don't know, and I'm sure it's the same with the S, but I don't know if it's the other ones like Xbox One and all that stuff. But you can gain these points, and I got like a little over 36,000 of these points, and you can redeem them for like credit, money credit, like towards your account. Like you don't get actual money, but like towards a game or something you want to buy, or another month. I think it's 12. Yeah, it's 1,200 for a month. Yeah, 'cause that's what it is. It's 1,200 points for a month, and I got 36,000 plus points. So if went downstairs right now, or yes, for the box downstairs, go downstairs and cash them in, I'd have 3 months of Xbox for free for Game Pass. Nothing decent. And then PlayStation don't have it. At least they didn't when I was on the PlayStation 4. But it doesn't mean that I'm pro Xbox and I hate PlayStation because now I have a Xbox X. Now I have to hate PlayStation. Fuck no. I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5, but not until a game comes out that I really want. Even though PlayStation is the king of coming out with those kick-ass exclusives, I know I'm going to be very busy in September on for quite a while with Starfield, and after that, we'll see. I'm sure I'm going to be pretty sunk into that for 6 months to a year. If it's anything like how I was with Fallout, it'll be just like pretty much all I'll be playing majority of the time. Yeah, I don't think Bucky will be popping in today because he's in, I believe, Texas. He's on a little road tour with Jeremy, and mom's with him, and down there seeing his cousin Anthony's graduation. So he's probably like wandering around right now, like because they go all over the place. And, well, he's visiting like restaurants and stores and stuff. Just out and about, as we say, out, just checking shit out, doing it with family. He seems to be having a good time. He's been doing his road vlogs or whatever, video road uh, tour stuff. He's talking about everything he's been doing and showing some videos, and it's kind of cool. Looks like he's having fun. Him and Jeremy. Right now, this is my kind of fun. Later on, we'll be going out, like going out with the boat, like the water. Around here, ain't nothing scared of no water. In the woods, it's a little different. You don't know what the hell out there. 99% of the time, I'm sure it's nothing, but shit happens. It certainly does. You know what? Fuck it. I was going to do something. Yeah, I could like snooze right now. I keep saying that, but it's like sitting here talking to myself. It's a bit weird. But regardless, I like it over here, and I'm going to be doing like some more of these. Like this is what Sunday. Yeah, I like. That doesn't matter. I'll do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Don't matter. I don't have any specific times when I feel like it. And the other thing is too the sun. Well, I guess I could. There's places to go. I could sit without the sun. There's a place that's I can't really show you, but it's like a little another deck area. And it's like really shaded from all the trees. There's more a full shitload of trees going back to the road. You'd sit there and for a long time while it's raining before the rain starts breaking through the trees. You'd sit there probably for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the rain broke through. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if that dog's sleeping. Nope, he's looking at something up there on the water. Probably looking at some ducks or something. There's some swans got a little nest there in the corner. Might be getting her attention. I don't know. I don't really see her bark at the swan. The swan's pretty fucking huge. Not, I think she don't know really what to make of them. But she don't. She'll bark at the ducks, geese and shit going by. The wood ducks flipping by the whole family. And she don't like that. She killed a chipmunk last summer. I didn't see it, but it was obvious who did it. She hasn't got a squirrel yet, but man, she sure has come close. She hates squirrels. They're always stepping up and down these trees when she comes out. I don't see any yet because they know that she's out here. So they're not stupid. They don't want to get eaten up. Nobody wants to get eaten up. That's why I don't understand how people who in like Australia and South Africa, it's surfing when you got a chance to get eaten by a great white. They'll say, well, you got a better chance to get hit by lightning. Well, I don't stand outside under a tallest tree holding a aluminum pole when it's raining. So not sure as hell ain't gonna be hopping on a surfboard that looks like a friggin' seal to a shark. Be out there riding the waves, taking a chance. Fuck that. But I guess hey, if I was like 16 years old and you grew up in that area, you try and impress the girls. Or you grow up learning how to surf. I guess, yeah. I'd probably get fucking eaten too. Yeah, I hope Bucky's having a good time. Him and Jeremy. Seen Lewis had a couple videos there up with his houses there. I don't know. I didn't really check it out. I always had one before with was right into the Adams family and monsters and doing recreations stuff. So I should check those out. I haven't. But Lewis seems like a good guy. He's okay in my books and seems to be very creative. I told him before. I think that in another life he was probably like a toy maker. He's just got the touch and the passion. And if you don't have even you don't have to have the touch. You have to have the passion. That's the thing. If you have the passion, no matter what it is, you can do it. It doesn't well, doesn't mean it's going to turn out the best. But in somebody's case, like say like Lewis, who's been obviously doing it for an awful long time. He's probably been doing that stuff since he's been collecting. He's pretty damn good at what he does for those freehauls. There's nothing he's done that, not even one thing, not one single thing that he's done that I've ever said to myself, no, everything he's done so it usually looks better. I shouldn't say usually, it does look better, sorry. It does look better than what he's like rehauling. Uh, I will say this, to be fair, when I did say usually, to be fair, there was a couple ties for me. I won't say which ones they were because I can't remember, but there were a couple ties where I thought that his was just as good as like if I went into the store and I didn't know Lewis made it, and I saw the other one, the original. I would buy both, like because I'd like both. Um, but where I would always be buying Lewis's without even knowing that Lewis made it because it's really fucking big difference. Like sometimes, like for example, Trick or Treat Studio, they'll put something out and kind of like fucking slack on it. Eh? And then you got somebody like Lewis comes in there and fixes it up. Oh shit! And I forgot Rigor Mortis. Man, now that's a guy that he doesn't do the rehauls like little figures and stuff like Lewis. Lewis does masks too. Like I was just saying, Lewis does like figures, houses, everything, cars, anything that has to do with the Adams family. He Lewis dresses up like characters, like Grandpa, Munsters, Last Halloween, fucking awesome. The other one, he's dressed up like Planet of the Apes, right? He looked identical to the 60. What was that? 67? That came out. 68. I don't know. Before I was born. Definitely. I want to see a squirrel over there. But yeah, it's that he has some videos up there too of him with that costume on. He's got some other videos with just a mask. He's got like the fucking football looking general helmet. Yeah, it's pretty fucking decent, pretty decent stuff. But some people you see on YouTube that like can things like costumes they can make, do rehauls. But back to Rigor Mortis. He's more into like he'll like do busts of like just think horror stuff, like Jason, anything horror, you know, Psycho, and good classic horror shit. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is right into that. Like Slipknot, check his channel out, man. He does some amazing fucking Slipknot masks, but he also does masks, busts. Uh, he doesn't. I don't see him doing any props like Lewis, but he rehauls like Lewis for masks. He's fucking really good, really good. And he also, he like I said, he does these busts, and he shows you right from step one to the end. And at step one, it's just kind of like a plain looking bust that he bought off of, on eBay or something, on those sites. And by the time he's done with it, he's got like fucking wigs, a sweater on it, fucking eyeballs, real glass eyeballs in these things, and real stitches that he put in their face and things like that. I mean, I'm on this laptop, so I'm not really great with this, or else I would put a link right right now immediately for anybody to check out these two guys' channels because they're really good. And then there's another guy. He don't do rehauls, but Kevin Kevin Jones, man, he has thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of masks. And let me tell you, man, these masks, he should have way more viewers because, like, I know he's not the guy with the most masks out there, and there's other guys that have, like $1,500 silicone masks and shit. But I don't give a fuck with that. He's got everything, man. Right? That's in what I would call the price range, and he's got some real classics, shit that are fucking worth some cash. Like, I'm not saying like he doesn't have. I'm just talking. I was just like giving an example. Like I don't really. I like check out little silicone horror masks like channels like that, but I don't get too much into it because one, I'm not going to wear the mask, and I'd only would want to buy it if I was. So I'm kind of like more like Kevin, to just like rather have it for display and shit. Once in a while, like have like do something with the art team for videos and have some people throw on a couple masks for me and film a couple of stuff. But other than that, the masks are about 99% for just display. And now, speaking of display, I was speaking that rigor mortis there because I like he has these things. I guess it looks like little hat hooks, And he hangs his masks on. I really don't. He bought like a pack of 10 or 12 on eBay or Amazon or something like that, eh? So yeah, I like that. I'm thinking of investing in that. It's not much money when I say investing in anything. He said it was like $15 or something, $20. Fuck all really. but that's not a priority. I kind of don't have the urge to get a mask. Like I'm picky. That's another thing too. Not like I see Kevin and rigor mortis guys like that throwing up masks. Don't get me wrong. If they live next door and said, "Hey, you want this mask for free, or you want it for $100, whatever," yeah, you're fucking right. I'm just saying that. Well, sorry, there is some masks I'm kind of looking at, but they don't come until August, and there's four of them, and there's a prop also. So there's five things I want, but they don't come until August. So I'm not going to just fill the need. I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about me. I'm not going to fill the need and just buy a mask, right? Just to buy a mask because I haven't got one. No, the last one I got, to be honest, uh, was for Christmas. It was excuse me, Lucky Leprechaun, that Irish leprechaun mask. Yeah, that's a really nice mask by who the fuck makes that? Horror Dome. Well, the Horror Dome don't make it; they sell it, and only they sell it. But um, like they have people making their shit, man. Like, and they're all well known artists, but they don't give the artists any credit. It's just like the Horror Dome. And like I said, they don't like have like the Horror Dome themselves making it. Just, but one thing I did to speaking of Horror Dome is I've had no real issues really with them, a little bit, but if you go onto Reddit and horror forums, holy fuck, you'll get some bad fucking reviews for them. I've got one. I've got. Let me see how many masks I got from them. And not many. I got this Frankenstein one. That's not the real name, but it looks kind of cool. And I got what's this other one called? I can't remember. It's like a face that's all distorted, and he has like a mask that you take on and off. I forget his name. I got the Lucky Leprechaun. Is that it? Do I only have the three? My only issue with him was almost a year ago in August, right? I ordered this mask from them, and it came up on the screen. You can order it, blah blah blah. Bang! I clicked it, did the credit card whole thing, and it was fine. And then about 5 days, oh, sorry, 3 days later, maybe it was sorry, I think it was 2 days. But 2 days later, I checked. I want to check. They sent me an email for the tracking. Nothing. So I happened to I don't know why I went to the site and it said it was sold out and blah blah blah. So then I waited about a week and I still didn't get a tracking number. So I emailed the Hard Dome and they said to me something that I didn't really like. They said um, the item clearly says sold out, so that's why you haven't got a tracking number. And then so that was it, right? And I was thinking to myself two things. One, how did I order it and they have my money if I clicked the button when I was able to? When you look at it where it says sold out, you can't click nothing to buy it because it's sold out. So, and also when I bought it, it said it has this thing on the bottom how many they have in stock, and it said one. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to go. I better grab it right now. And then, so anyway, uh, they said to me, pick out another mask. So I picked out that Frankenstein one, which is about $15 more. They're going to come back with an email saying that's too much. Pick another one. If it was any other circumstance, they would have said that. But I also think that they knew they fucked up. They knew they did 100%. So they were just like, just send them this. It's first, and that was a first time customer too. So yeah, I ordered a couple more off of them, and their masks are fucking expensive. They are. They're better quality, way better quality than Trick or Treat Studio. Way better quality. But I don't know. And also for delivery's good. Delivery's fast. The worst delivery for me is Lord Grimsley's, but Lord Grimsley's has the best prices. Like they're always 10, 15, even $20 cheaper than anybody. If you buy something, if you score on Trick or Treat Studio and say you see the mask for Michael Myers. There's so many of them. I'm just gonna say you see a Michael Myers mask. Let's just say it's $59.99. You go to Lord Grimley's Manor, that exact same mask, instead of $59.99, it'll be like $49.99. And if you can wait an extra like week, I don't know what's up with that. They don't do the FedEx; they do the United States Postal, and that's fucking slow, man. So if you can wait an extra week or two, wherever you, if you're farther are away from them, in Louisiana, then you'll save yourself some money. It's just like some people don't like to wait and they want it 3 days after they order. If you're like that, then don't order from them. But if you like to save a few bucks and you're not in a rush, then go ahead. I was looking around for that Iron Maiden Aces High mask last year, and that was sold out at Trick or Treat. And I was looking, or at Trick or Treat Studio, and I was looking online, and Amazon, Walmart, private sellers, everybody, they're all wanting over like 130 to 200 plus dollars for it for a mask that you can get for $59.99, right? I was like, oh, fuck that. I really wanted it. So I it was I never got a mask from Lord Grimley's before, and then um, I can't remember how I found out about them, but I did right around that time. I checked out Lord Grimley's Manor, and they had one left. And I also got the Iron Maiden Pharaoh mask from them. That was my first purchase from them. Was that the Iron? Oh, sorry, three. I got the Pharaoh mask, uh, Killer's mask, the long way hair, and Aces High, Iron Maiden Aces High, and it. I wasn't impressed with the U.S. Postal Service because let's just say I ordered it on, let's pretend the 10th. I didn't get it till like the 24th. It was a long time, man. And then when it goes to customs, because it's not like the FedEx and all that, it seems to not get the same priority treatment because almost every time it's like stalled at the border. I don't know, like unless Lord Grimley's Manor's been caught shipping drugs over the border, which I doubt, but I don't know. It just seems to just take forever. But you'll get it, and like I said, their prices are fantastic. You can find lots of these different sellers and go on the website, and Lord Grimley's is selling the exact same fucking thing that you can get from those sites, and you'll get it for anywhere from 5, 10, 15, $20 cheaper. You know, and as long as you don't mind waiting a little bit longer. And if you're close to Louisiana, closer you are to Louisiana, then longer, or sorry, the less you're going to wait. But for me, I'm in Canada, so uh, I'm looking at 2.5 weeks, which sucks. Because the American, I've always heard these jokes and stuff about how and put downs and stuff about the American postal service being slow and incompetent. And yeah, I can see why people have made these jokes. They are really slow. I'm not saying they're not busy and overburdened like fuck, but hey, Canada Post, they're way quicker than that. I'm not giving them thumbs up because it's Canada. It's just the truth. I've had stuff from me, Lancia Canada send me something from the other side of Canada to here. And Canada's huge. It didn't take that long to get here. I'm the slowest. Yeah, I got something downstairs there. I've been meaning to send them. I don't mean to sound like a dick or anything. It just hasn't been a priority. Like I haven't been thinking about it, but it's like sitting right in my face all the time, to the right of me where I sit all the time. I can't say what it is, but it's I gotta mail that out to him because like he sent me two different parcels, which was nice. He's another person that's big thumbs up my book. I like him. He's a good guy. Yeah, there's some Travis. He's another good one. There's some handful of people I met that I could totally sit back and have a beer with them. But like for example, Travis, he don't drink, so I I could go chill with Travis and we could watch a horror movie. Or and one thing I know also that he likes, He likes the horror movies like me, and he likes pizza. So I could buy a 6 pack, and he can grab himself like something from Sonic, right from Sonic. We don't have Sonic unless if we do it. It ain't around here. Like I don't know if we have one in Canada, but we have the commercials, and like I remember several times some of those commercials, I'd be like, I wouldn't mind trying out Sonic. I asked, I think I asked Travis, and he said it was nothing special, or he didn't like it, or it was nothing special. And I asked American Samurai, and I think American Samurai said that he liked it. And I think I asked Randy too. I can't remember what he said. I think he said it was too expensive. Yeah, because nothing against Randy, but Randy don't or don't like getting food. He likes to cook his own food because he doesn't want to pay the prices for the like fast food prices. But you gotta treat yourself once in a while, man. If he buys lotto tickets, right? You always lose on that. Oh fuck! Instead of buying a bunch of them, go buy a fucking pizza instead of those frozen ones. I never have a frozen pizza again unless I have to. Like I'm on an island or something. They show up in a boat to rescue me after a month, and they go, "We got frozen pizza when it's cooked. Do you want some?" I'd be like, "Yeah," but no, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna eat it if I don't have to. I loved it as a teenager and as a kid. But, you only live once, man. Unless you're Hindu, but basically, you only live once. So do it. Have a good time. Just don't overdo it and die at 40. Have a good time. Enjoy the ride. I don't know what the hell. Somebody would pop in there. Oh, I've been on for fucking 40. What's that, say 43 minutes or whatever? Fuck. I'm glad this thing's not on the battery. I got it plugged in. So outside the outlet here. Plug it in there. I forgot about that too. I brought the damn extension cord out too in the garage. Come out here. I was gonna put it in the house and come out through the deck, patio deck door, and then right through here. Came out here and turned around. Oh, fuck. I don't know about that. Never use it. There's nothing to use it for. God, it's there though. I was thinking about going down, way fucking down from this area that I'm up here, way down the ground, way over there. Give me a better choice. The sun's going way up there now. Still be on the trees next month. I wouldn't be able to come out in this part because the sun will be right here and it'd be just coming down, just like hell's fucking fury. Oh yeah, and those it's coming around right around here in the afternoon, right around here where my fingers are, just like that. Well, fuck yeah, you can't sit out here and be on a fucking computer. I'd have to go down and find some more shade. Like there's some pretty big trees here, but that's a big ball of fire, man. That comes right around here, man. It's like it's not that far away. Maybe I'll have one more pint after this, then call her. Start running out of things to talk about. Rag Duck Lewis, Kevin, Rigor Mortis. Got a little bit about Bucky, Land Sea here, Canada. Well, you can talk about Randy in good terms. I don't hate Randy. Nothing wrong with Randy. I think Randy just didn't like that our team stuff. All the times we spoke, though, we should have been a bit more mad. So something. I bugged him. She said, "Hey man, I don't really like that." Instead of like 15 episodes later, just blocked me. And that guy used to like every time I go on Skype, he'd freaking get that do 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 do. There's Randy. Not that I didn't Skype him back if I saw him on sometimes, I would, but he'd be like, "Hello, how's it going? Hey, what's up, Randy? Oh, I don't know. Just trying to keep going. Why? What's wrong? Oh, nothing, nothing. Just one of those days." And then he'll tell me like how lonely he is and stuff like that. I'm like, fuck, man. Yeah, okay, I don't know what to tell you. He used to have a girlfriend. He showed me pictures of them together. I think it was like 20 years ago. It was some lonely nights, lonely days. I guess that was like, get stressed out. But shit like that, I guess that's why I get some going. Sometimes it's pretty bummed out. Must be on these pills that he's on for stress or whatever. And something says Ritalin or something he's had since been a kid. Some bipolar fucking pill. So he gets like a little, you can see on the camera, he gets like a mood swing. Sometimes he's depressed, sometimes he's happy, and sometimes he dresses up like this alternate ego. I forget the guy's name. He puts a wig on, starts acting all fucking nuts, talks in another place. Split personality. I forget the name of that guy. Don't matter. At first, I thought that he was just like horsing around, but I think honestly, after talking to him, taking a step back, and after all that talking to him, and hearing about all his problems, the way he talks, and the pills he told me he was taking, I think that fucking character he dresses up is like this alternate ego. Where, because when he puts that wig on, he'll say shit, but he will never say, well, who's Randy? He puts that wig on, and he'll say some fucking nasty shit. Oh, I think another thing got mad too was I showed some clips in a video of the art team of Randy fighting with Lady Gaga fans. Something the response will be like, "I'm like 14 years old. Leave me alone. I'll listen to whatever music I want, you old man," or you old things like that. Randy fighting with them, fucking 58-year-old Randy or whatever he is, 56. I don't know. Fighting with Lady Gaga fans on Twitter. That's that's. But in his defense, I don't like Lady Gaga. I have nothing against her fans. I listen to shitty music. But fuck Lady Gaga. Yeah, because it was like our team Christmas special where Lady Gaga steals Christmas and our team's trying to fucking get it back. And they fight with Lady Gaga and Randy's in it. They showed those tweets with Randy fighting with the fans and that's where it was like 2 days after that video came out. Randy fucking unsubscribed to my YouTube channel and blocked me on Twitter. You're the man, Randy. That's one thing I don't like with people nowadays is, well, I guess I can't just say nowadays. It's probably been like that since computers came out, the internet. But man, like if you're a coward or you got a problem with somebody and shit like that, you just like fucking click ignore, block. You don't discuss it. I'm not. If I was like calling Randy all these names and shit, well, fuck yeah, I'd block that person too. But I wasn't, man. You should have just said, "Hey, bro, don't show my tweets in the video." But I thought it was funny, and I didn't think he. I thought because I thought he was like trolling, so I thought, hey, if he's trolling, what's the problem? I don't know. I still don't know why, honestly, like why that bugged him so much. Because it's like I was just showing how it was him fighting with Lady Gaga fans. But when you do see these tweets by him, some of them are pretty vulgar. Like he's saying some teenagers are saying like things to him like, "Don't talk to me like that, you dirty old man." So I think that kind of turned him off because everybody that watches the video would see those and think of Randy as whatever, whatever you want to think after watching the video. But it's enough of him. Like I said, I don't have no fucking quarrels with the guy really. A little disappointed in him, but as we figured, or expected. I mean, I figured expected. Should have known that. Once he started talking about the fucking pills, it's like, yeah, people like this, they go off the hand all the time. Sure enough. Seemed pretty good before that, though. Yeah. Yeah, watch, though. There's some people get pretty offended pretty easily, and they're not like how, in my area and shit, you got a problem, they will tell you, and not like for an altercation. They don't just like get all bummed out, shit, hold it in, and then fucking hate you. No, they fucking say, hey, what the fuck did you do that for? All right, I'm gonna have one more beer, and that's it. We're going back in the house. Yeah, just down a little ways down there, the our team got in a little battle with some zombies. Just over there a little ways. We got that on film. There's even some hidden our team footage. That's actually not our team. It's our files of some some unedited swamp creature footage. Swamp creature that was in there that my buddy Doug and I filmed for our file episode, and it was going to be done for the summer one with Rob Prices and all that, and it was also going to be used for the Rob Prices because Rob was in the R team and he had the R file, so it's going to be different stories, but the same creature used in both of those videos. And then Rob's dad died, and Rob hasn't made a video since. Hasn't. I used to talk to him every month, went to every 3 months, and then it was like now it's like once every 6 months. Rob and I talking on email. I emailed him a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I haven't heard back from him. So, and every time I email him, I don't ask him like when you come back. Usually we just talk about what's going on in their lives and shit. Because he's told me so many times with when I've asked him and without me asking him, he's told me probably like 50 times. Yeah, I'll be coming back doing videos soon. Yeah. After you say that about 10 times and there's no results, it's like, Actually, I think that was the last thing he told me, and it was 6 months ago. Said something about finishing off building this house that he's been doing for about a year. I don't know why it's not built yet. That's kind of fishy. But anyway, he did show me some pictures. It's almost like looks like about 80% done. But I have no idea really what's up with those videos. I know that he was telling me he's really into the fucking. He used to always be a drinker, but ever since his dad died, he's like fucking drinking way too much. Way too much. So I don't know. For all I know, he just gets drunk all the time. And go fuck about making videos. But he was kind of funny. He was a good soldier, man.
in the army, we did pretty good marching along, putting out those fucking videos that nobody fucking gives a shit about, but we thought they're funny. Rob explained in how the pyramids were built by the Germans with using dinosaurs. Another one about I think it was the you talk about God sleeping, and when he woke up, he was angry. I think because the Germans built the pyramids, the dinosaurs, so that's why God flooded the earth. And he's like holding his badge up, saying like, "I know it sounds like it's not true. I know it sounds foolish, but I'm telling you, I'm a special agent. I've been reading the files, reading the files." I go to the boat. I don't think you'll see it through the trees. I don't think you can see the water. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't think you can. I'd have to have this position. Oh, yeah, this glasses got a little dirty. The sun's right there. I almost don't need them anymore. I'll leave mine. This ain't gonna be last too much longer anyway. Note to self: Sunday's not really the best for streaming. Long weekend too here in Canada. I forgot. Monday's the holiday. Queen Victoria's birthday, May 24th weekend. Forgot about that. That's what they call it, the May 24th weekend. But it never seems to be the May 24th. But that's what's going on. Cause I have a few buddies that have YouTube that I actually know, like they live nearby or they live a few towns or went to school and they live somewhere in the same province or somewhere else. And sometimes they pop in and say, "Oh, I thought some one of them would have done that." And I guess forgot on the weekend. That don't excuse my American friends. I don't know. I know what Bucky's doing. Maybe everybody else like barbecuing or working or cracking corn, whatever the fuck they do up there. Land, sea, air, Canada. They could be out hunting Bigfoot or getting a little footage of the Okapoga. Oh wait, Okapoga's not there, is it? What's the Vancouver one? The Okapoga monster? No, Cadbury, Caddy. That's the one that's out in Vancouver Island area. Caddysaurus, Caddy. Yeah, the other one I'm thinking of. Where is that? Is that Manitoba, Okapoga, or whatever? I can't remember now. But we got a couple lakes here in Canada and lots of Bigfoot, Sasquatches recently. I think I don't know what I use more, Bigfoot or Sasquatch, for when I say the word. Like when I just happen to come out and say what it is. No, probably 50-50. I do. Most people around here pretty much just call it Sasquatch, but most of the time on TV it's like Bigfoot. Like when I was younger, I grew up. When I was really little, it was Bigfoot because of TV. $6 million man shit, fighting Andre the Giant. It was Bigfoot. But outside of TV, everybody around was called the Sasquatch. There's a boat slowing down. Everybody's down. I can't see him through the trees. Oh, there he is. There he goes. Yeah, can't see him anymore. He's sitting up one spot. I'm looking here. You can't see. You can see the water, but you can't see like the middle where they're above the boats. Nice day though for going out in the boat. Yeah, I don't own a boat, but looking forward to it. My dad. puts his in the water and gets some footage there of going out and that. You know what I'm gonna do? There's nobody here anyway, right? So who gives a fuck? I don't smoke. I used to. Here's my ashtray back when I used to smoke. Actually, it used to be my ashtray and my ex girlfriend back in the 90s. That was our ashtray. I made sure that she didn't get her fucking grubby, fucking little tiny hands on that. But I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I haven't smoked cigarettes for 5 years now, maybe a little more. But I do smoke these. This is the first one of the year. Because I don't smoke them in the house. You smoke a joint in the house, they stink the whole fucking house right up. I don't care if you got a little fucking apartment or a fucking mansion. You smoke a fucking joint in the White House, we'll smell it everywhere. Because that's the way pot is, man. It's fucking stinky. I used to have this job. I don't know when it was. I was young. Sometime in the 80s, late 80s. It's one of those jobs for after school job. Or middle 80s, sorry, middle 80s. And these girls, not that they're like these, they were just average looking girls. And there was a couple of other girls that were older. They used to always see me when I came in the morning. They used to always giggle. And I didn't understand why. I thought maybe one of them might have had a crush on me, or because like why else would girls giggle? So I'm not like coming in where like walking in with underwear on or something, looking stupid. Um, so there was one guy there, and I asked him, "What the fuck's up with these giggles?" And he said, "6 in the morning, you come strutting in every day, and all those girls can smell when you walk by is fucking marijuana." And that's where I was like, really? And I was like thinking, I don't smoke joints in the car on the way. So like, how the fuck did they smell it? And it was just like, because I did a couple bongs in the morning, and then just before I left, it stayed on my breath and just stayed on. I didn't have a beard then. I just had well, just I think it was clean shaven. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I never had a beard very much growing up as an adult. Maybe a goatee, not a very long one, just trimmed right along. No, a friend of mine, Leonard Foster, I think he gave a fuck gave his name because he don't give a fuck. Good Irish guy. He used to he used to have a mustache and a goatee, and he had those Egyptian beards. That's what it looked like. Like he didn't have nothing going on the side, just like right down there, like the Egyptian beard. It's not gonna look cool. It wasn't for me. Like I wasn't into doing that for myself, but yeah, I talked to him once more on Facebook. We've known each other since I don't know, 7 years old. But he don't do. He goes on Facebook and I've asked him to come on camera and shoot shit, but he's too fucked up. Every time he sends me a fucking private message on Facebook, he's just fucking snapped. Usually drunk and on mushrooms. Not my cup of tea. But my fucking buzzing it on a little weed or some beer, but mushrooms. Yeah, maybe 30 years ago. I'm just not into that. It's not that mushrooms will kill you or anything. Don't worry about it. You're fucking those naturals you can get. Go over the ground. My buddy Doug, he used to live out east. Yeah, excuse me. He got married and lived out there. I went out there for be the best man for his wedding. Divorced now, but anyway, yeah, he said they'd be growing right out in your backyard, wild fucking shrooms. But he told me that fucking this is back in the '90s, so late '90s. I don't know what it's like now. So everybody's watching this video and call me a liar, but he told me back in the late '90s it was hard to find weed out there in Nova Scotia. I don't know what it's like now. Actually, I have a buddy named Scott MacArthur from this area, but he lives out there now. He loves his ocean, loves fishing for his out on the ocean. He lives out there and fishing for ocean trout and shit like that, putting up the pictures. But I'd have to ask him what that. He'd probably know. I don't think he totes anymore though, but he used to be one fucking hardcore party animal. He used to be. Uh, I had a team that won a championship for hockey, back to back even. And the first championship, he was my goalie. But the next year for the tournament, um, I couldn't find him. I can't remember what was up. I was a little worried because I mean, you're not going to win with no. You don't have a good goalie. Mostly not around here against the teams around here. So I don't know how. That's the truth. I wish I had the story, but this guy I grew up with, um, same town, everything. Somehow I ended up getting him as my goalie. I can't remember how we got talking shit, but I asked if he wanted. Obviously, I asked if he wanted to be my goalie, and he said yeah. And he was dressed kind of like Eddie Belfour, Chicago Blackhawks. He had the identical same mask. You'd think he was wearing Eddie Belfour's mask. He must have got it painted up professionally or something because like, you could tell he didn't do it himself with magic marker. No, he had the pads like Eddie Belfour and the blocker and trapper, but it was all in Chicago, not like Toronto or Dallas. And yeah, he was our goalie, and holy fuck, was he good! He had a couple shutouts, and I think the most goals he let in was the very final game. I think he let in 3 goals, and we won 4-3. I think it was. I do believe no overtime. Clock ran out, and the pressure was in our end for the last like fucking minute, and it was the longest minute. It was the longest minute. I wasn't out there for the last minute. I was on the bench with everybody, and we kept out like, "Holy fuck, get it out, get it out!" It was like Mike was getting shot after shot after shot. And he just, but they weren't there. Unfortunately, with him, there was too many rebounds. He couldn't cover it, make a change, and everybody calm things down for a few minutes. And get some other guys out there, and just they're bouncing off of him. Oh man, it was just like waiting for the fucking buzzer and the ref to call the game. Just looking at the clock, it just kept going so slow. Like I said, I think it was a little over a minute, not much, like minute 15. Fuck. And they had no power play, but you'd swear to God they were on one, and they pulled their goalie too. Couldn't they? Couldn't even get it out. It was just like the best they could do was like they would like try to get it out, and it would just like end up going right to their defenseman. And their defenseman would either take a shot or set up the play like a tic tac toe going back and forth to try to set something up. Mike would stop it. Mike would stop it. Mike would stop it. The first game we easily won because we're a good team. We knew we'd win. In the second game, one of our best, we went against a goon team. This was like a team that was like the Philadelphia Flyers, but with zero skill. Seriously, okay, we'll give them a 1 out of 10, maybe a 2. They're just a bunch of country farmers drunk on whiskey. They were just drunk. And in the rules of the tournament, if you got in one fight, even one, you're kicked out completely. And our one guy we nicknamed Goose, fucking second game we lost Goose, and Goose was like one of our ringers. We had like 3 ringers. Ended up becoming. I was like in the middle of the game, middle of the tournament, and another one was Goose was game 2. I think game 4 was the knee injury to Sean, and that was it. Sorry, there was no third. Sorry, that was it. And our third ringer made it. That was Dixie Scott Dixon. But in fact, the 3 of those guys for the first game were fantastic. And then, like I said, lost Goose the second, and bang, lost another one. I saw the 2 of the 3 of our stars gone. I knew this is if we want because we were going for our second. We wanted to be back to back champs, man. Nobody did that. I know it sounds stupid, but it always seems to be like a random team, a random team, a random team. Never seems to be the same one. We were the only one. We went for the 3-peat, but we lost in the finals. We got destroyed. Actually, we got manhandled. We were even arguing with each other at the end of the game. We're so mad at each other, but that second we did win back to back, and it was awesome. That was my Stanley Cup back to back championships, and but just like the Flyers, went for the 3-peat and lost. Got our asses kicked, just like Montreal kicked fucking. And we didn't have Mike in net for that one either. Who the hell was our goalie? It wasn't Mike. No, it was Mike. I forgot it was Mike. And Mike played like shit. I forgot. He was even let. I remember we were winning game. We only won like out of. I think out of every game we won, it was like Mike was letting in 3, 4, even 5 goals. And when your goalie's letting that many in, man, that's a lot of work. You got to filter up because the other teams, some of these other teams are just as serious as you. And they got fucking their own little Ed Belfour back there, their own Bobby Orr. Like, there's some guys I remember that were like, you know, for our level, they were pretty damn good. I still love scoring though. I was not like the guy that scored like fucking hat trick every time, but I was usually pot a goal in every game. Or every other game or something, but I really miss that. If I can go back for 1 hour in time in my life, not like if I go back 1 hour anytime, I pick something better than that. But I mean, if I can go back 1 hour in my life, it'd be to play probably one of those last games of those 2 championships because that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, it most certainly was. Yeah, the old sun moving now. You can tell day's winding down here. We're gonna have a lot of sunlight yet, but just saying afternoon we're done. Next month and the month after, holy the sun over there, and then that sun don't come over here until like about 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, right now that would be about 1 o'clock on a where the sun is right now. It'd be about 1 o'clock, 1:30 maybe in the afternoon in July. And it'd be pretty bright and bright. It'd be a little closer to. Let's think about making a club, like a clubhouse. Picked up what's that deli there? Picked up some nice sliced. What did I get? Sliced on number ones, thin as I like corned beef, Montreal smoked meat. What's the other one? Oh, black forest ham. Some cheese slices. When I say cheese slices, I'm not talking Kraft. I don't eat that fucking shit. I used to when I was a kid for grilled cheese. I'm talking about as an adult, I like the real cheese slices. I slap that on there. Some lettuce, fresh tomato and onion. Just salivate to think of that. I was thinking about honey mustard, but I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna just put some mayonnaise on it. No mustard this time. I don't know. Maybe that's what I do. Almost, this is like about half full. I almost wish it was gone because I kind of like want to go downstairs and play around on the Xbox, but I'll finish this off. Well, somebody would have popped in, you know? Even just somebody that'd say, yeah, you look like a fucking idiot. You know, I don't care. But I know it's working. I'm just, I don't know. I don't think YouTube even shows my ass on here half the time because every time I go on, holy fuck, man, it's like hardly any fucking views for anything. If I can put a video up of anything in the last year, it's been terrible for views. I don't know what it is. It's funny too because like I used to put out a video like once a month. Like this is going back before that fucking Logan Paul or whatever Paula was that ruined it for everybody on YouTube. Well, I used to like maybe put a video once or twice a month. I'd get like so many views on it, and I was like making like fucking my quota where you can make money. You know, like fucking. I was like making my quota almost, not always, almost every month until that Logan Paul thing. And then what I've noticed in the last year, I don't know. I think I'm something. YouTube's doing something because it's like I'm on the back burner, man. If I go live, no views. Hardly. I can put a video up with a really popular topic that everybody else is doing, and then I'll wake up in the morning, look at it, 2 views. Like same title, same tag, or same topic. Look at somebody with less subscribers, and it says 800 views in the last 12 hours. I never came into this, trying to be a YouTube fucking hero. It's just I'm just saying I noticed the difference of what's going on. It's like almost been buried because I could put a video out, right? I'll give you an example. I could put a video out. Let's just say making a tuna sandwich. Put it up on a Monday, and then the following Monday, it'd have maybe 75. No, it's not a lot. 75 views. Now, if I was to do the exact same thing today, it'd have like 4 views. I'm lucky. So something that YouTube's doing is eliminating uh, in searches and stuff people like us, like me. And the only way you can find people like me is if you type in the exact same fucking words, right to a T. Like I'll give you an example. I I've been trying to like check this out last like 2 months. I'll put a video out, right, and then I'll go to the search an hour later on YouTube and type in the exact same thing that I have. Sometimes you'll find my video right in the middle. You scroll down, and sometimes you'll find my video on page 3. And for the first, for page 2 and part of page 1, you'll see that all these other videos were posted 3, 4, even a week ago. After, or sorry, before, sorry, no, after that I did mine, where mine should be ahead, and they even had less views. And I was like, that's strange. It used to be like that. It used to be like, let's just hit a video out, and then you click the last hour, and, and you go to search for it on actual YouTube. I'm not there, or I'm at the bottom, and there's like a list of videos like this that are like 2 days, 5 days, 7 hours, 18 hours. But mine's buried underneath these, and those ones only have, and some of those ones don't even have the same title as mine. They're like tag words, and I'm just like, what the fuck? But oh well. Like I said, not into this make money. I mean, need that. But they're they used to make it so that the little guy could have a piece of the pie. Always like that for I don't know how long since YouTube came out, right until that Logan Paul thing. And then bang, you got no fucking chance. And then they have the audacity to you have in the corner of your create on your page when you're when you check out your videos and stuff, and down the corner it's like this YouTube creationist bullshit, and they have these like videos how to become successful like me, and it's like one of these like woke people, and he's got like this video saying make sure your thumbnails, blah blah blah, and make sure your video you're talking about the blah blah blah. And I'll tell you something. I fell for that show when I first got on YouTube, and let me tell you, every single thing that those guys were saying was fucking no help at all, no fucking help at all. So I started doing just my own thing, and things were going really cool. Got like 1,000 subscribers like really fast, and things were going great. And then that Logan Paul, and then it was like not right away. It was kind of like, uh, that Price is Right, that do the yodeler fucking guy. Well, it was kind of like that, but going the opposite way. But it wasn't like super fast. It was just like dude. I started noticing things, and I was like, what the fuck? One minute you're getting like uh, 200, 300 views for a PlayStation video, right? Continuously for like all this time. And then it just started dropping right down to the point where I'm getting like maybe 6 fucking views every 48 hours on this video that used to have sometimes 500 hits a day. The video itself has like I think like 200,000, almost 200,000 views. So something's fucked up where if you're looking up that thing, you're not seeing it no more. You're seeing other things. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't really bust my balls that much, but it is annoying because like I don't like cheating, I don't like unfairness, and I don't like uh, not giving the underdog a chance. Where before YouTube gave everybody a chance, you could be one of those jerk off Paul boys making $1 million a fucking every fucking 6 months off YouTube, or you could be like somebody like me that would maybe make fucking $100 a month, $75 a month. Can't remember. Make something like that. It was like that, and it was great. Yeah. And he did that, and the world went fucking woke. That's one thing I can't do is go woke. Fuck that shit. I think maybe I might go finish this off. Go fucking Xbox and then do that. One of those. Yeah, this is another little experiment here that didn't start off as one. This was just to see if this would work outside. But yeah, I've been hearing other people on Reddit saying the same shit as me. I could go live and have, let's just say, we go back what, 3 years, 4 years ago, which isn't much. I could go live and have 15 random people I've never heard of come popping in. Now it almost seems like the only people pop in are the same people that I talk to all the time on YouTube. The small little handful. So I don't know. Conspiracy, dude. Oh well. Fuck 'em. I'm pretty much done with this anyway, and ready to go on to the next part of the day. Actually, I wasn't planning on being this long, but it's pretty fucking long to be on. Oh, that's that. Au revoir. Goodbye.